Wait, who lost their virginity first? Wait. Yo!
I'll piggyback.
Okay, hold on. Who lost their virginity first? Women break themselves.
That one. Did they know that you were a virgin?
Yeah, mine did.
Mine too.
Yeah, mine knew.
Mine didn't.
Okay, you two switch for that.
Okay.
I think she's wearing heels.
I have a theory that I look like I've like seen a
She is so ghostly. Like she matches the background is actually crazy.
thing or two,
Yeah,
and
like-
have been seeing a thing or two for a while. But
She lost her virginity the youngest. Right here. This one.
I was gonna say I think the same is true of you. I would even put you like ahead of me. But I love your aesthetic anyway. I think I expected people to think that I'm into like hardcore like stuff like that and have had a really colorful past.
You
I
look
have a
like
really
you have
colorful past.
demons, respectfully.
I love that. That's the goal.
I think,
I should go in your spot.
no, her.
Okay.
Me? Right at the front?
No, not in the front, in my spot.
Over
in the
here?
third
Okay.
place.
Yeah?
I feel like I would switch places with you
Yeah,
and go
okay,
in the
yeah.
middle. I'm just somewhere in the middle.
I feel as though you should be back here. I think you're the quiet achiever.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
he's a, yeah.
So
think
I
he's
would
a
say even, yeah, maybe even at the front here. Yes.
Even based on appearance, I think I would actually put you ahead of me.
Okay.
I have a feeling that you shouldn't be that far down.
Me?
You should
Who
pop
does have a
down
political past like
somewhere
that?
in
Like in
here.
the middle.
I don't know where to.
I'd say maybe towards the middle, right over here.
Okay.
I don't know where to put myself, so I'm just gonna leave it, maybe? I don't know.
I feel like she's very confident in the fact that she should be further up. So maybe
in the middle at least.
put yourself where you think you might fit.
I feel like, here's good.
Maybe we can talk about like relationship status. Are you guys in a relationship
Sorry.
or married or, you know?
I am single. I have a couple side pieces, but
I go on so many different dates, and my longest relationship would have to be 3 or 4 years.
So yeah.
I'm single. I haven't been in one for a little while,
Girl, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you.
I'd say.
I'm married and I've been with him for 8 years. So
Wow.
I haven't been married for 8 years. I've been together with my husband for 8 years.
I'm married and I've been with him 4 years, I guess. I hadn't dated anybody longer than a year until I met my husband.
I am in the longest relationship I've ever been in now. We've been together for around 1.5 years. I want to put you ahead of me because you've been in a relationship for 8 years.
Yeah, I'm not sure because like relationships, like they can be a starting point, but
It's
of
weird in these
course,
streets, I
like
bet.
that doesn't like dictate everything in terms of losing your virginity.
That's
so
true.
I feel like I want to move myself. Am I okay to do
I kind of want
that?
to switch with you.
Yes.
I feel like I'm the most unstable in my relationships, so.
Do you guys feel like you had an adequate sex?
My parents talked to me about it before it was shared with me in 6th grade, in school. Did your parents talk to you, or did you find out from a sibling or from a peer?
No,
or-
I learned about it at school and through my friends' experiences as well.
I was around 11 or 12. My mom gave me a book about puberty and everything and was saying, if you have any questions, just let me know.
My mom talked to me about it when I was 8, but unfortunately, in middle school, I really grasped it because of the internet.
There you go.
I feel like I had an adequate sexual education between school, and my mom was really religious, so she was like, wait till marriage.
I was really young, I guess, compared to the group. I was in like maybe 2nd grade, and one of my best friends in elementary school told me about sex, and her parents were very open with her about sex, so she like told me in graphic detail everything. And I was really fascinated by it, but also would pray every night for years that God would make me forget what it was, because I felt really bad about knowing what it was. Horny information.
Yeah, I remember being grossed out. I asked my mom, I was like, you do this with dad? And she's like, yeah, once a week. And I was just like, oh, I couldn't look at my dad after that.
Okay, well, based on the fact that you had like confusing mixed signals about sex, I would say I don't agree with y'all's position in general, so I think you should be all the way at the end.
I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this, but has anyone ever felt like there was a time in life where they were afraid to have sex?
Being hurt, being vulnerable to somebody, taking that from me, so yes.
You know, people would tell me like different stories and like how much it hurts, and mainly it was like a physical fear for me.
Yeah, I was definitely agree that I was afraid, more afraid of it not meaning to them what it meant to me.
I was never, ever, ever afraid to have sex. I wanted to have it as soon as I found out what it was. I think I'm gonna scoot down a little bit. Yeah. Did a lot of y'all grow up religious?
I'm Christian. I didn't grow up Christian, but I became Christian.
I grew up as a dancer, so everything was very sexualized. So obviously when I dance, I'm telling a story, and clothes I wear, I feel like I like to embrace that femininity about me.
I think you should be a little further down. Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up Mormon.
Okay, extra fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I grew up Christian and still am Christian, I never felt like sex was damned.
She was like,
Even
"Oh my
masturbation
God."
was presented, I remember in a Sunday school class, as like being,
If you don't have a partner, it's
Did
like,
she
well,
cry?
what are you supposed to do with yourself then?
So it's something I explored previously, and as a Christian, I personally don't really believe that I should be doing that, so it's something that I try to avoid. I never want to hurt anyone's feelings or come across as like mean or rude, and I think it's just a different view, it's a different value.
brings up the question of like, when we talk about having sex, are we talking about having sex with men?
You know, if penetration is losing virginity for somebody, or if,
Somebody's a lesbian.
yeah, if
and-
somebody's a lesbian, then it's like if you do oral, maybe they would say like, oh, I lost my virginity that way.
Right.
But I feel like it's more about the intimacy, like you said. It's like, so when did you break your virginity? Where do we draw the line there? That's going back to what you were saying.
And break, I heard you say that earlier, break your virginity, like, so.
Yeah, break your virginity. So in Australia, we call it breaking virginity. I think breaking my virginity is more intense. So I feel it really fits my story. Yeah, losing isn't so hardcore.
I have a question. Were you guys popular growing up?
No.
We'll start there.
I was popular at school, I think, because I was a dancer and...
You look like you were popular. You have like the blonde and the
Hair, the curly hair.
I was more of like a academic jock, but still I never felt like I measured up to like the super popular crowd.
I think in regards to your story about how popular you were athletically, you know, you get to know a lot of people and be more social. I think you and I should switch spots.
Okay.
I was definitely a partier in college, and I started drinking when I was in middle school, but it was definitely
Been out
mostly
here,
to fit
yeah.
in.
There was a comment made that you seem really confident, and I've been observing you, and I totally think that's true. I kind of want to put you between me and her.
Okay.
Has anybody in the group taken somebody's virginity?
I know I've taken one person's virginity.
I try to avoid that situation, so if someone didn't tell me that, I wouldn't know.
It actually happened to me pretty recently. I had taken somebody's virginity and their first kiss. According to them, it was a really good experience.
I still feel like you're down here somewhere, though.
Where am I going?
Maybe... Yeah.
Second
Sorry. You're like the dark horse that we have to watch.
So that you were a virgin.
Yeah, mine did.
Mine too.
Yeah,
Got a freak
mine.
my
Yeah.
first time?
Mine knew.
Mine didn't.
Okay, you two switch for that.
Okay.
I feel like you were trying to bag one, you know what I mean? Like get it over with.
I don't want to respond to that right now. We'll see.
I think you're too far down
Where should I go?
in between these dresses.
I actually think you're ahead of me. So I would like to put you between me and her.
I feel like you should go ahead, though. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You seem curious. I feel like yeah,
Or maybe
experiment a little earlier.
I guess since the spot's empty, I'll just go over here.
In the 6th spot, Sydney. In the 5th spot, Christina.
Sluts. I'm just kidding.
In the fourth spot, Stephanie.
Damn.
So in the third spot, Sarah. In the second spot, Nikki.
Well, I
And
thought
in the
she was a
first spot,
slut.
Amanda.
Oh. I thought she was a slut.
So what's the tale?
I was 15. My friend wanted to lose her virginity, so she was talking to this guy, and she was like, oh, he always has this friend with him, so can you like come and hang out? And like, I ended up liking him. He took his mom's van, and we all went to the woods. I lost my virginity
The age of what they
listening
lost
to
their
Pretty
virginity.
Ricky with my friend and his friend watching us in the backseat, so that's what it was.
I was 16 and I really wanted to lose my virginity, and I found a boy who I thought was cute. We went
13?
to homecoming together, and then we kind of snuck away and went back to his parents' house, and we did it upstairs.
I was 19 and I was having a sleepover with my then guy best friend. So one night he told me he loved me. I was like, I feel intuitive.
I don't care about it. Goodbye.